Let's go, guys. It's R4UL TV, Team R4UL, your favorite YouTube mechanic. We're back again, and we're not doing mechanics this time round, okay? I know it's car related, okay, but we're not doing mechanics this time round. What we're going to do is, I heard nowadays cars are really expensive, okay? Really expensive. Trust me, I used to buy and sell cars back in the day, and I used to buy cars for 150 quid and then basically fix them up a little bit if you needed a clutch. I can remember I bought a Fiat Punto for 150 quid, 2007 Grande Punto, and I sold it for like £800, put a clutch in it, and that's it, good to go, right? But nowadays I heard cars are really expensive, right? I've not done the buying and selling, so what I'm going to do is, as a little challenge, we're going to buy one of the cheapest car on the internet, okay? Facebook, Gumtree, Auto Trader, one of the cheapest cars, the cheapest car that I can find on Facebook, okay, on Gumtree, and we're going to drive it, okay? Cars don't need to be expensive, as long as it's got 4 wheels, MOT on it, tax on it, insurance on it, we're good to go, and hopefully see if I can break down. That's the task now. We hopefully don't break down, right? So we're going to look for the cheapest car on the internet, try finding one. My budget is 150 quid, right? 150 pound. 150 pound. I'm going to try finding a car for 150 pound. I don't think I will, because times are really hard. Car prices are really high, and well, I don't think I'll find one. But what we're going to do is buy a car for like the cheapest car on the internet and see if I can drive it for at least 1 week. Okay, if I can drive it for 1 week at least without breaking down, that is the challenge. Okay, so I'm buying the cheapest car on the internet and driving it for a week, right? Let's see if we can do it. Let's go. Right, so as you can see, there's hardly any cars here for sale which drives, basically. If you look at it, that's break-in, 50 quid, Mazda 3. If you click on it, it says break-in. There's no cars really for sale for 150 quid. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to have to up my budget a little bit, I think. I can't see any cars for sale. That's £125 rental. BMW £100 break-in. It's break-in. Basically, it's break-in. If I click on that, you'll see it. It says read break-in for parts. Basically, there's no cars for sale. So yeah, I'm going to up my budget a little bit, see if I can find anything for £300. I should find something for £300. I've seen them, but they're all, excuse my French, but shit. Anyway, right, let's see if I can find anything else.
The next day.
Okay guys, sit rep, I'll be straight honest with you, it's the next day, okay, and I've been looking all night for a car, and I can't find one. I'll be straight up honest with you, I cannot find one for 150 quid. The cheapest one I've found is a Seat Toledo for 250 quid, spares or repairs. I mean, it's knackered. It's saying something wrong with the water pump. I can't really drive that. Okay, I can buy it for 250 quid, and then what's going to happen is I need to repair it. I want to buy a car that really doesn't need anything doing on it, engine and gearbox wise, so I can at least drive it. The issue I have is, the main issue is, nowadays scrap price is quite high. So why would you sell a car for 150 quid when you can scrap it for £300? Okay, that's the issue I've got. So I'm going to up my budget a little bit to about £300. Okay, I've seen some for £300, the Vauxhall Corsas, but spares or repairs, which means I've got to do a lot of work on them before I get it on the road. MOT, some of them £300-400. Cheapest I found a Vauxhall Corsa, £400 or £500, and guess what? It's got no MOT on it, no tax on it, nothing on it, okay? And yeah, I can't go for that, you know. £500 of Vauxhall Corsa, spares or repairs, you must be having a laugh. Anyway, I'm carrying on, okay? I've found one car, okay, which might be a possibility. It's a Citroen. Bear with me, Citroens, they're all right, they're okay. It's a car end of the day. Citroen DS3, okay, and she's put it up for spares and repairs, right? But she says it's all driving, engine and gearbox wise is okay, but the bodywork is battered. Okay, so I can live with that. I'm not too fussed about the bodywork. Okay, little screw here or cable tie here, tie the bumper up, things like that. You know, I'm all right. Okay, as long as it drives and it doesn't, well, engine and gearbox is okay. we're okay with that. So I'll be straight up honest with you. It's up for £300. Okay, £300. That's the cheapest car I can find on the internet, on the Gumtree, on Facebook. I typed in cars, and guess what? Toy cars. You get bloody toy cars for 200 quid, 300 quid, let alone a real car. So anyway, so I found one. It's £300, right? She said she's open to offers because she just wants to get rid of it. So if I can get it for about 200 quid, happy days, right? So yeah, but why should she sell it to me for £200, which I'm sure she can scrap that car for about £300? Okay, right, let's see what's what. I'm going to meet her, well, I'm going to see it later on in the evening, and yeah, let's see if we can buy this car.
Later.
Okay guys, sit rep, we are off to buy this car. Hopefully everything's okay on the car. I mean, it is the way she's described it. Bodywork is battered, but besides that, everything else should be alright. If she goes and starts and drives, might need a jump start, so I've got some jump leads. I'm going in my car. I'm going to park my car outside her house, lady's house, and pick the other car up, and then obviously I'll pick my car up later on. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Hopefully the car's okay. Okay guys, sit rep, I'll be straight honest with you. We have bought the car, right? Okay, this is the car. The woman, the lady who I bought it off, she didn't want to be on YouTube or anything like that. She didn't want to be filmed. So we've done the deal, £200. Happy days, let's go. This is the car, check it out. There we go. Okay, a little bit of a scuff mark on this side. Not to worry, we'll just buff that out a little bit. But besides that, the whole car seems to be all right. There we go. It doesn't start up. I've already tried it, so it does need a jump start. It's a 12 plate Citroen DS3, right? And yeah, if it starts up and drives, happy days, right? We're gonna see if we can use this car for at least a week without breaking down, without doing anything to the car, basically, right? Right, okay, come on, let's go. Okay guys, there's the engine. I don't know who designed this, who's done this. Okay, the fuel pipe going from there to there. Oh my goodness, not very good. Unless that's not a fuel pipe, something else, a breather pipe or something like that. Because I think that's the fuel in, fuel out. I don't know what the hell that is. I think it's a return pipe or something. Anyway, we'll find out. It was there, so I'll probably just leave it there. Battery's there. Let's give it a jump start and see if it starts up. Right, let's go. Right, okay, I've got the jump leads on from that car to this car, obviously, and let's see if it starts up. Alright, come on. Doesn't want to start. Let's see if we can get it going. Let's see what the problem is. Come on. The situation report is the car doesn't start up. I've tried everything. Somebody's messed about with the fuel system. So two things: either it's got air in the system and it needs a lot of bleeding and priming, or it's got no fuel in it. I don't think it's got any fuel in it. That's what I think. Okay, it's got no fuel in it. So I'm gonna put some fuel in, diesel in it, and see if it starts up. Okay, let's do that. Let's go.
6 hours later.
Let's go guys, R4UL TV Vlogs, we're back at you again, and this time around we are going to go get the car because we're going to get some fuel. I got my man Huzaifa here. Let's go Huzaifa. Whoa, right, and so we're going to go get the car now. Hopefully this time around it starts up. We've got some fuel, and I've got the pipe. There's that pipe, somebody's done some DIY job on the pipe. We're going to try fixing the pipe, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it starts up. That's it, let's go, or else I've lost 200 quid. Which I don't really mind, because if I scrap it, I'll get about 300 quid. So, it doesn't really matter. Right, okay, let's go. Okay, guys, sit rep. Right, I'm take 2. I came down this morning, remember, and couldn't get it running. Well, this time I got my man Huzaifa. I got Gary here, right? So, we're going to get it running, right? If not, we're going to carry it. So, or push it. Right, I've got some fuel in there. I managed to tighten that pipe up, the one that, you know, with the radiator hose, not radiator hose, the washing machine hose. And hopefully now, fingers crossed, to start up. Let's try it. Let's go. Alright, let's see what happens now. Come on now. Come on.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, we've got the car going. We've got the car going. Alright, I'm going to be straight honest with you. It's the next day. Okay, we couldn't get it running yesterday with me, Gary and Huzaifa. But Huzaifa, man, we did it this time. Let's go. Let's go. Car is running. right? We put the fuel in it. We just needed a little bit of easy start, and we didn't have some, so it was too late in the day yesterday. We're back here today, all running, done and dusted. Let's go onward. The challenge starts now. See if it breaks down. We're gonna go to Malik's. Are we going to go to Malik's first? Well, first things first. I'm gonna clean this up, because have you seen the inside of this car? Hang on a minute. Check the inside of this car. Right, we're gonna clean it up first, get a detox and everything, and yeah, we don't want to get no COVID or anything like that. So we're gonna clean it up properly and everything. Car is running good. We're gonna get some more fuel in there. Have to get some more fuel in, else we're in big trouble. We don't want that to happen again, right? And yeah, off we go, onwards. There we go. Car is running. I don't know how the rest of the car is. She did say it drives and everything all right. So let's see how it is. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can use it for a few weeks. Alright, that's the challenge. That is the challenge. Let's see if we can use it without doing anything else to the car. I'm going to clean it up, okay? And I'm just going to make sure the brakes are alright. That's all. Because I'm going to be driving the car. I want it to stop. They start and stop, basically. Right, so yeah. Let's go. Okay guys, sit rep. I'm in the car now, and it's battered. The car looks absolutely battered from inside and everything, but right, it's got a steering wheel, it's got some doors, wheels and everything. Brake seems all right and everything. Need some fuel. I've just put about 2 jerry cans in yesterday, so a bit more fuel in there won't go miss. And yeah, onward. Let's get to the garage. I'm gonna drop my car off at the garage, and we're gonna drive this one for the next week. So onwards, let's go. Driving okay, besides the odd clunk here and there, which I don't think is major. I think the tyres are a bit flat. Besides that, car's okay. Not the bad. I've driven worse. Put it this way, I've driven worse. Needs a good clean out, like I mentioned. We are going to clean that out, and we'll clean it out, and hopefully we've got ourselves a £200 car, which at the end of it, we're just going to scrap it. Yeah, we get £300 back. Can't go wrong there. Drive it for a week. So this is an experiment, basically. Can we buy cheap cars? Yes, we still can buy cheap cars, but we need to do a bit of work on them. Right, but this one, I'm not going to do no work on it whatsoever. Let's see what happens. Okay guys, so I'm in the R4UL TV mobile, basically the DS3, the one we just bought for £200. We're going to go to the petrol station, and guess what? It's even got a USB port on it. Oh my god, so I can play my tunes. Oh my god, tell you what, this one, I might just keep this car. I might just keep this guy, it's that good. Okay, so anyway, off to the petrol station, or gas station, before we break down again, and we'll have to do all the procedure again, basically prime the system. So onwards, let's go.
A few moments later.
Right, let's go guys. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Obviously the dark, night time and everything. So yeah, I've just fueled up and everything. I went home. I didn't fuel up before. Went straight home. Just come out now, and yeah, I'm gonna go for a little drive on the motorway. Let's see how this car drives on the motorway. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Let's turn this light on as well. Is it even better there? No? No? Alright, okay, anyway. I hope it drives okay. I'm gonna give it like a 5-minute, 10-minute drive on the motorway. See how it drives. Let's go. Right, so here we go, our first ever run on the motorway with a £200 car. But let's face it, this car is not a £200 car really. I know it's got a few issues, but strictly speaking, it is not a £200 car. It drives really good. Straight honest with you, this car drives absolutely fantastic on the motorway, on the highway. We're driving 70 miles per hour, absolutely fantastic, no problem whatsoever. I'm in my £200 Citroen DS3, and it's listening to my MP3, basically USB. Absolutely fantastic. This car, I don't know, I'm starting to like it more. The more I drive it, the more I like it. It is a fantastic little car, the Citroen DS3. Shame about the bodywork and everything. Obviously, the previous owner who had it, she did fall asleep on the motorway and crashed into the central reservation or the barriers, something like that. And yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't fall asleep. I'm gonna come off now. That's another tick off the checklist, motorway. So next for us, I think we'll probably go to a restaurant with this one, or a takeout or something far away. I think we'll go to Malik's in Bradford. That's about 30-35 mile drive. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Me and Huzaifa, we're gonna go to Malik's. Let's go.